Success is natural in the course of life. The universe is constantly moving forward towards perfection in all aspects, which indicates success within itself. If all that is negative and/or unevolved in a person could be eliminated, the only motion remaining active would be the mental motion of success. Everything that a person would think, and therefore do, would be another step towards succeeding in whatever goals have been set. Most everyone possesses a natural success factor in which they would be succeeding were it not for certain fears and perceived weaknesses that sidetrack or hold them back from achieving what is really wanted in their lives. Sometimes so much energy is expended in the thinking and acting out of these fears and perceived weaknesses that there is not enough left over to harness the success drive mechanism that exists within each person. The human mind can hold a negative energy habit pattern of weakness that has been formed over many years of conditioning. This energy within the mind, like all energies, has a certain degree of power if not dealt with. It holds a grip on the mind and the nervous system, causing a person to think and act in ways that are self-defeating, which in turn minimizes or diminishes the manifestation of success. This negative energy can control the mind to cause a person to avoid things that assist them in creating the success that they desire. There are many manners of therapy and solutions offered by our social structure to help people overcome their weaknesses. However, it has been proven that nothing is quite as effective as a face-to-face confrontation between the power of the negative energy in the mind and the higher universal power within the mind. This exercise will lead you to have a face-to-face confrontation in your mind between the self-defeating weaker mental energies that are holding you back and the higher power energy of the universal mind within you. Keep in mind that you must really want to change. You must really want to succeed and be happy. You must truly believe that there is no temporary, weaker energy of your mind that can stand up to the eternal energy of the higher power at the center of your mind and being. This weaker energy is temporal and will eventually yield itself to the all-powerful, evolutionary presence within you. This confrontation technique will cause that evolution to take place immediately, rather than in the future. You will eliminate any weakness that is holding back the success power in your mind with this technique, because the higher power of your own mind is infinitely greater than the temporary, weaker energy of the mind. Write or state out loud the following. The higher power of the universal mind within me is greater than the power of. I yield my mind and body to this higher power within me. The higher power within me brings peace to my mind and body and sends this weaker energy into the higher schools of learning to be transformed into perfection. The higher power within me replaces this weaker energy with the higher positive energy of. As you use this direct confrontation affirmation, it's important to think and try to feel the greater power of your universal mind taking over your own mind and giving you peace. Attempt to feel this until you no longer feel any influence whatsoever from the weaker energy. Once it has subsided, use the following affirmation. I give thanks to the higher power of my mind for giving me self-mastery. Here's an example for increasing income. The higher power of the universal mind within me is greater than any feelings of being unworthy of money. I yield my mind and body to this higher power within me. The higher power within me gives me peace and power to overcome this weaker energy and sends this weaker energy into the higher schools of learning to be transformed into perfection. The higher power within me replaces this weaker energy with the higher, positive energy of intuitive direction, love, abundance, prosperity, confidence, and wisdom. You may fill in the area where it says being unworthy of money with whatever suits you. Examples might be not having enough, lacking funds, or not knowing where to get the money I need. Make it believable to you. Use whatever you normally say internally to yourself about your physical condition and remove it with the confrontation technique. In addition, if it's not income that you wish to change, use the terms that apply to other issues that you would like to confront. Keep repeating this to yourself until you truly feel that the higher power within you has made the shift and is taking over your mind with higher, pure, and positive energy. And always affirm, I give thanks to the higher power of my mind for giving me self-mastery. It would be useful to write this confrontation technique on a note card to carry with you throughout the day for use. The constant practice of confronting these weaker energies whenever they arise teaches your mind that the weaker energies no longer have control over you. Weakness and negativities are simply unevolved habit patterns of mental energy within the subconscious mind that surface to one's conscious mental activity in an attempt to control one's mind and nervous system. The universal mind has unlimited healing, transforming, eternally present energy power centered in the mind, and it has all power to directly confront and eliminate the hold of any negative energy that emerges from the subconscious mind. Whenever any negative energy enters your mind, and you feel this negative energy trying to take over, use this simple process to call within to the higher power within you to permanently eliminate it.